James Kaufman, World News Report today, August 14th, 2025. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. Ladies and gentlemen, we have two tropical systems, one in the Gulf of Mexico and one in the Atlantic, both in play. We'll start out with Tropical Storm Erin. Sustained winds of 60 miles per hour. A minimum central pressure of 999 millibars, and that's dropping, along with the intensity increasing. It is starting to look like this storm might completely miss the North American continent. We will see, but it's going to get up close and personal. Even if it doesn't make landfall, there's going to be some serious damage, high winds, storm surge, etc., all the way up the East Coast. Now, let's jump over to our second disturbance. It is now in the Gulf of Mexico. When y'all see it on infrared, you're going to be very surprised about how strong it's become overnight. And we all know why that is. They've been working hard overnight on this storm. Currently, it has a 40% chance of becoming a cyclone. To me, it looks like it's got a 100% chance of becoming a cyclone by day's end. We'll take a look at that right now. It is clear the Yucatan Peninsula, and again, it looks very strong on infrared, and it does look like it's headed into South Texas. First, Tropical Storm Erin. Looks like it will intensify into a Category 3 hurricane by the time it gets north of Puerto Rico. It very well might become a Category 4 or 5 as it gets closer to the east coast of the United States. Now for the good news. Remember, 60 mile per hour sustained winds, minimum central pressure 999 millibars. The National Hurricane Center is moving the track to take it further north than they had it going yesterday. It's like it's going to miss all the Bahamas, miss all the Caribbean. And at this point, it looks like there's a very good chance that it's going to stay clear of landfall, although it should affect the east coast of the U.S. no matter. All right, you can see those spaghetti models really taking a turn there, bringing this thing north. None of these have it coming in as close to the East Coast as our Windy AI does. We're going to watch our Windy AI again. And as you will see, Windy has it intensifying into what looks like a Category 4 or maybe 5 hurricane and hugging the East Coast. All right, continuing. All right, this has been actually numbered Invest 98L. Believe it or not, this is what they were able to create overnight. This is a very strong system, and it definitely looks like it's going to be headed north into parts of South Texas. And that's it too. Well, makes a turn of any sort. So most of the spaghetti models take it into northern Mexico or southern Texas. One of them takes it into Texas right south of Corpus Christi. I would think that this might even make landfall further north than they show on these spaghetti models. But keep an eye on it because this is going to happen really, really fast. We're talking about by days in perhaps or into tomorrow. All right, they're continuing to seed clouds throughout, guys. You can see that this Doppler is also flashing in the direction of the storm. Looks like we have some activity off of this Doppler as well. Nowhere near as strong as what's coming out of Colombia here. And if we do zoom in, you can see all the spots of black and brown that they've placed strategically. That is the silver iodide, and you can see it up here in the middle of the Gulf here. It should pull the storm right into that direction. Again, they have it making landfall around Matamoros, but You can also see the silver iodide that they've added to the equation here that should pick the storm up and actually steer this thing further north than northwest. I'm going to keep a real close eye on this today. This might make landfall as soon as tonight into tomorrow morning. All right, taking a look at some AI for Erin, Tropical Storm Erin out here, just northeast of the Lesser Antilles. And we have that tropical disturbance here in the Gulf, which doesn't look very bad on windy.com. Let's run these forward and see what happens. All right, you can see really already making landfall into, and look, Central Coast, Texas. Exactly what I assumed. This is going to come much closer to the central coast of Texas than all the spaghetti models suggest. Let's keep an eye on Erin. You can see this is probably payback for the, well, redistricting map, perhaps. This is into tomorrow. You can see that it does make landfall. Central Texas. Erin is still working its way, her way, north of Puerto Rico. This is just Saturday here, less than 48 hours from now. This is going into Sunday here, and this is when the storm really starts to intensify. You can see Texas getting hit by a second storm already. So they have a plan of whipping up as many storms as possible, or they wouldn't still have the Doppler going off here in Colombia. Look at that storm now here. It's going to be Monday, and they have winds over 100 miles per hour. And it looks like it is moving further to the north. We'll play this out as long as we can. It should start affecting the east coast of the U.S. by Tuesday, the 19th, as you can see here. Now, they don't have it making landfall. They have it hugging the coast and going up and making landfall in Nova Scotia currently. Obviously, we'll have more information tomorrow and into Sunday, and I will keep you updated. Please do prepare on the East Coast, and if you live anywhere on the Gulf Coast as well. Any of these storms could impact your area, and it's getting to be, well, the main part of hurricane season. We have hurricanes that are coming across the Atlantic and forming south of Jamaica in the Caribbean, like they regularly do late season. God bless. Share, subscribe, and always remember that anything's possible in Bizarro World.